So now we've got a bucket full of juice, skins, and seeds.
Correct.
So what happens next?
It goes into the press. As soon as the must hits the press, the juice, just through gravity, starts to drain away.
Right.
So that juice is called free-run juice, and that gets about 75% of the juice away from the grapes.
So all the must goes up there, seeds and skin and the juice, and because of that and the way it's been worked, gravity does its bit and the juice runs off it, and it's called
free-run. That's the free-run juice. That's what we want for your John Torode Semillon. We want pure, beautiful juice, but we still have 25% of the juice left in that press.
Mate, I've got to say something to you. Your maths is pretty rotten because you got 70% of free run and then you got 25% left over.
I said 75% free run.
Oh, okay, fine, fair enough. Right, okay, good.
75% free run, 25% still left in the press.
Right.
There's still juice in those skins, so we have to press the skins to get the remaining juice out.
First lot is called free run.
Yep.
And that, I suppose, is like the cream. Is that right? When you milk a cow, the cream comes to the top. You take the best bit away.
Correct.
And then, and so that's pure deliciousness. Right, so my wine, free run, Semillon, crisp and clean, presently at 10 degrees.
Correct.
And we can drink that now.
We're going to go inside and taste the juice. Okay, John, well, we've got our 2 parcels of juice, we've got our free run, and we have our pressings fraction. So we need to have a look at both of them, okay? So here we are.
Pressings fraction.
Yes, the pressings part.
Oh, okay, I understand. Right, so 100% of the juice of the grapes has come through. Some of it is free run.
Correct.
70%.
75%.
Right.
That's yours.
Right. And then the other 25%, I see.
And that's mine. So this is where we've inflated the balloon and pushed the skins against the drip trays, and as a result, the skins have been pressed a little to get the juice out. There's everything in there. There's not just juice, there's a bit of skin, there's a bit of everything in there.
I think I've got the best one.
Yeah, well, I'll take this one. This is still pretty good.
So this here, my lovely clear Semillon, my free
Run.
has flavours that I can taste.
Yes.
Floral, fruit, softness. Does that point towards what the wine is going to taste like when it's made into wine?
Absolutely. If we get the fermentation right, select the correct yeast and ferment it correctly, the characters that you see in that juice should come through in the wine.
I'm surprised, if that's just straight out of a grape, how fresh and clean and drinkable it is. I'll
Correct.
stop you.
Yep, done.
So this one,
That's the pressings.
but there's only a small amount of the actual grape quantity in here.
Correct. It's richer, more dense. Okay, we've got to get rid of all those solids, but it's richer, more dense.
And then this one here is elegant and lovely. So why don't we give that one back to you and that to me. This is lovely and long and elegant, and that's a little bit thick.
Once the must comes out of the crusher, then it goes into the press. And the press is a big unit, and you think, oh, it's a big mechanical piece of equipment and it's going to be harsh on the fruit. Not at all. What happens is that the must, the seed, skins and juice goes into the press, and just by gravity, the juice comes away from the skins and we just pump it away. That's called the free run, and what we're left with is the pressings. And the reason why we call it pressings is obviously we've actually pressed the skins together to get the remaining juice out.
So you take a huge vat or container full of grapes, you put them into a container, you get rid of all the stems and the leaves and the stalks, and then after that, then you chew them all up and you start them to be macerated, and then you press them and the juice comes off, and it's just such an extraordinary thing, and most of it is attributed to one thing, and that's gravity. And the greatness of gravity is that it takes the pure juice of a grape and it allows it to drain away in a very, very pure form. And that's what my wine's going to be all about, the pure form brought about by gravity.